Okay, so quick little mail call here. We have something really small inside of this. I did already start opening it up and now realized, you know what, you can make a short out of this. So I figured I might as well. So what do we have in this little box? Now, these aren't too delicate, so I'm okay with how they were packaged. We have two Dark of the Moon Human Alliance Basics figures. These are pilots for two fairly small Transformers. You know, from the Human Alliance line, here we have Backfire. This is Spike Witwicky, specifically for this figure. Now mine's almost complete, he's just missing his gun. And yeah, generally, really cool stuff. I think Dark of the Moon's Human Alliance Basics were kind of peak value for Transformers and Fun Factor. You know, you spent £10 when these came out, and you would get one kind of Scout class sized Transformer, usually well engineered. All of the ones I have are, and I think I've got 4 or 5 of these now. Yeah, beautifully engineered dude. He's articulate, you know, you could just plop him on here. It's a bit of a pain in the bum to get the handles on. Yeah, get him holding the handlebars or whatever. Anyway, there you go. Beautifully sat there. If we move on to this next vehicle, this is Half Track. Here we have an opening cockpit section. Now this is Major Tungsten. He came with Dark of the Moon Thunderhead, which is actually a figure I've got on the way. That will be a whole new parcel video itself because there's quite a lot to cover there. And yeah, you just kind of plop him in here. You know, there's a bit of difference in height between some of these Dark of the Moon figures, so some might fit better in vehicles than others. And then you just kind of close it all up, you know, these sections tab together. He looks quite cool in there. I'm definitely all for this. If I have to buy another Half Track to get the correct minifigure for Half Track, I probably will, you know. You can't go wrong with having multiple of these vehicles because they're pretty generic, and even in robot mode it could make for good fodder for photos and all that stuff. So I've definitely got to get back into the figure photography side of things because I've got so much I can cover that it's unreal. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time, and I definitely recommend all of the Human Alliance stuff, like absolutely every figure, even if it's Sideswipe, who's one of the worst ones. He's still a really goddamn cool car, and it's truly a wonderful idea.